Hello, my name is Lisa, JJ Movie /has Grand Views Better, and I want to give you my video game review of WWE 2K17. Now, here's the thing. I'm a big WWE fan. I've been a fan of it since I started on the SmackDown brand. I played the video games because of SmackDown. I didn't even know Raw existed, and now I'm into WWE. I've always been into WWE. I played nearly all the video games I have on a PlayStation network or PlayStation system. So, 2K17. What can I say about it? Let me start off going back in time for a bit. For WWE 2K, when I first started with 2K14, it was pretty dang awesome. We had the Undertaker to survive the streak or beat the streak, which was pretty dang awesome. They added more into the history of WWE. The creation seats was awesome. They had a lot of good features in WWE 2K14. They featured The Rock and freaking Daniel Bryan right there. So I was actually happy with it. I'm happy that after WWE 13 with CM Punk, they started more with the history of WWE to relive the moments, and then they had with Daniel Bryan and The Rock, and then Undertaker defeat a streak on WWE 2K14. I enjoyed it. Then came the abomination known as WWE 2K15. You couldn't create titles, you couldn't create arenas, you couldn't create divas. It was a giant step back from everything. The match was limited. Iron Man matches was only 10 minutes. You couldn't edit Iron Man matches to 60 or 30 minutes. No gauntlet matches, no tag team eliminations, no tag team tornado. It was the god awful atrocious piece of shit. You could go back, play the old PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games right there behind me, and that would have been better than WWE 2K15. Atrocious. It was the worst WWE game I've ever played in my entire life. I was appalled by what they did. Then 2K16 happened. We lived Stone Cold's greatest moments. They added some features. They brought back the Iron Man match back, and you could choose up to 10, 15, or 30 minutes. More improvements. But any was more improvement over 2K15. 2K16 stopped the bleeding. It stopped from WWE going down the total crapper. They did update the roster. Let's just say this. WWE's, for all their games, they're always outdated. Right now we have the brand split and all that stuff. SmackDown Women's title, SmackDown's Championship, Universal Championship. You ain't gonna see the end of no WWE 2K17. But you know what's great about this game? This game creation system, where there's superstars, arenas, championships, you could create it. And for Universe Mode, if you want to split the brands, you could split the brands. You can only put certain superstars on SmackDown, certain superstars on Raw. Granted, it's gonna take your time. It actually is a process, but it gets you into the game. And then you work the mechanics, and it's pretty dang sweet. So it kind of rewards you. And you could create your own championship. You could decide which championships are on which show. And it's pretty dang sweet. I think it was a pretty dang great idea. I enjoyed it. So if you're missing out on an updated version of WWE, you could just make it yourself, and then boom. And again, what do we have? We have Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Alexa Bliss, Bayley. The whole new generation of superstars are in WWE 2K17. You get Bill Goldberg. You get some legends. And here's the thing. This game rewards players for being good. For instance, if you only can unlock characters if you're actually... you get more points to unlock characters. You get points by each match you play, whether it's Iron Man matches, ladder matches, any kind of match. You have to do like a 5-star rating. If you lose in Legend in the hardest mode and you get beaten down and you're dead in 2 minutes, you only get 1 star, not a lot of points. This game rewards you for getting enough points, and then eventually you could buy certain superstars, certain attires like Shawn Michaels, Undertaker's attire, Triple H's attire. there's so much stuff you could do. Arenas, titles. This game has a lot of new features, which I did enjoy. They got rid of history, even though, the history of WWE that they did. WWE 13 had CM Punk and Attitude Era. 2K14 had the freaking 2K14 I believe had the Undertaker streak and all that stuff, defeating the Undertaker streak. 2K15 dealt with some John Cena's moments. 2K16 dealt with some Cold's moments, and I'm glad that it took away from it. And now they're doing more for Universe, and they did a lot more with Universe and a lot more for W2K for what's that thing I'm looking at, the career mode, which I thought was very interesting. You start off in NXT, you build up, and I thought was pretty dang sweet. But WWE 2K17 is not that much different from 2K17. It has a lot of improvements, and it did a lot of right things from 2K16. 2K16 was, to me, a bad still WWE game, just because I still cannot stand WWE 2K15, and they did slightly little improvements. Well, they did more improvements, but granted. it should never gotten that low. 2K17 is to me an okay video game. I'm gonna give this game a 7.5, 7.8 out of 10. They do their best WWE with what they do, or what they could have done better, but still, they actually do a pretty decent job. You don't have to worry about outdated rosters because you could download certain characters. I mean, it's pretty much a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I'm okay with this. It might even go to a B for me. But right now, it's a C plus video game. I wouldn't recommend paying $60 for this, but I traded in a video game, Mafia 3, after I beat it. And I only had to pay a freaking $20 for it. So it was worth the money for me. $20, yeah, that's worth your money if you want to pay for W2K17. It's worth $20 to me. Nothing more, not higher, not more. It's just that amount. I'm a fan of this video game. I recommend playing this only for less than $20, because to me, again, it's an outdated roster. I'm more looking forward to W2K18. I want to see if they're going to do something with the brand split. I want to see if they're going to get rid of Universe Mode and do it like freaking GM Mode, which I want so freaking badly. GM Mode is 10 times better than Universe Mode. I feel sorry for the kids who never get to play the General Manager Mode, because that was freaking awesome. I want something new, something a little bit fresh, and it's kind of ironic they do for like career mode, like say, oh, if you work hard, you do good on the mic, you do great in-ring techniques, you win matches, you're gonna be you're gonna be a future star in the WWE, which is kind of ironic since Cesaro is being buried like crazy and Roman Reigns is getting all the title shots. I mean, yeah, you work hard is absolutely freaking bullshit. It's the pipe dream that they always sing to the kids. Like, oh, you're going to be a great star. You just have to do everything you can. Work hard and you're going to do great. Not all the time in life you work hard is going to come up for you. It's a sad state of WWE. It's a sad tale of life. I mean, what can I say about it? WWE 2K17 isn't actually an okay video game to me. I'm not the greatest fan of WWE 2K right now because 2K15 happened and then 2K16 healed the wound, and 2K17 I enjoyed. I like the updated roster. I like the creation suites. It's a different for their entrances, but overall I like the moveset. I actually enjoyed this video game. I wish they had a 6-man battle royal. I wish they brought that 6-man battle royal where you don't have to throw them over the top rope and just beat them all around each other. Because to me, nothing was more competitive than playing on the hardest difficulty. Surrounded by 6 different superstars or 5 superstars. You're the 6th and you're battling. You have to do reversals constantly and see which ones can survive in the pin attempts. That was freaking amazing. Over the top rope is really nothing special to me. I mostly just go one-on-one or elimination chambers. That's actually more fun. Online is online. It's iffy. It's this. You're gonna get slaughtered. It's good luck finding 6-player matches. I'm telling you that much. But overall, W2K17 is actually an improvement over W2K16. It's way better than 2K15, and I actually do enjoy this video game. I only got it for $20. I can't really complain about it, so I'm actually pretty okay with this video game. If I trade it up, okay, I'll trade it for another video game when it comes. But overall, W2K17 is actually a decent video game. Check it out. I would recommend it. It's a lot better than other WWE games. And overall, my opinion is you're going to have a good, okay time with it. Don't expect something brand new. It's nothing new. But you're not going to be disappointed with it. It's not the god atrocious shit like W2K15 was. It's better than 2K16. So slowly but surely, WWE is fixing up their entire dang system. So yeah, everyone, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you like, disagree on the bottom, leave, comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. Let me know what y'all think. I want WWE 2K17, everybody. Alright, everyone. I'm Jalise signing off for everybody. Bye-bye.